Have you ever wondered why it's breakfast time in London, but someone in Tokyo is already calling it a day? Or why crossing certain borders means skipping hours, or even an entire day? Welcome to the fascinating world of time zones. 1. A historical depiction of the 19th century with old clocks and trains. Before the 19th century, there were no official time zones. Every town used local solar time, setting their clocks by the position of the sun. While this worked fine for centuries, the arrival of trains and faster communication changed everything. Imagine trying to plan a train journey when every city along the route had its own time. Chaos, right? In 1884, delegates from around the globe gathered in Washington, D.C., to establish a global timekeeping system. This led to the creation of the prime meridian, located in Greenwich, England, as the starting point for time zones. The world was divided into 24 standard zones, each roughly 15 degrees of longitude apart, representing 1 hour. 2. Animated clock face with hands moving backward and forward. But time zones aren't always so straightforward. While the idea is to keep zones consistent, local governments can and do tweak their time zones for political or economic reasons. For example, India operates on Indian Standard Time, which is 5.5 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Half-hour differences? Yep, they exist. And then there's Nepal, which takes it a step further. Its time zone is offset by 45 minutes. It's 5 hours and 45 minutes ahead of GMT. Talk about precision. 3. A globe with lines showing the international dateline. Now, let's talk about the international dateline, an imaginary line running through the Pacific Ocean. It's where the calendar officially flips to the next day. Crossing it from west to east means you go back in time, while heading east to west moves you forward. Confusing? Absolutely. But it ensures our calendars stay in sync. In 2011, Samoa decided to skip an entire day by moving west of the international dateline. The reason? To align its business week with trading partners like Australia and New Zealand. 4. A graphic showing daylight savings time changes around the world. Then there's daylight saving time, a practice of shifting clocks forward in spring and back in autumn. It's meant to make better use of daylight, but not every country participates. Some, like Iceland and Japan, stick to standard time year-round. For those that do, it often causes confusion, missed meetings, and a lot of groggy mornings. And let's not forget the debates over whether it's still necessary. 5. A futuristic animation of Earth with digital clocks floating over major cities. Time zones aren't just a convenience, they're a necessity in our interconnected world. They help coordinate everything from flights and business meetings to live-streamed events. But they also remind us of how vast and diverse our planet really is. So, next time you check the time, think about the intricate system behind it. Time zones are more than just numbers, they're a story of history, geography, and human ingenuity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time zones, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, what's the most confusing time zone experience you've ever had?